With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Here we go. This is the last stop for the Raptors before returning to Toronto. It'll be the Raptors off the tip. And here is Quickly. Doris, there's not going to be any shortage of highlights in this one. These teams are both very athletic.
Do you have your popcorn, Kevin? Because these two teams are going to put on a show. There's going to be a couple jaw-dropping plays, folks.
Now, here's SGA. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Well, you just get to your spot and rise and fire. The confident pull-up from Mr. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Vassell outside. Cans it from downtown.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside, SGA. Pass to Williams. Outside, Williams. Fires for three. As he pulls it in.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Quickly looking it over. It's Vassell on the wing. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
Vassell's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Raptors. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him about Brandon Ingram and the challenges that he presents, and he said to me he is a tremendous scorer with impressive range. Not only that, he's extremely clever at creating scoring opportunities for himself. We got to crowd his space whenever we can. We'll see how aggressive their defense is against him tonight. Kevin, back over to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Here's Bassett. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Outside Williams. Again, Oklahoma City.
What confidence by Jalen Williams. Just ready in the catch and shoot situation, saying, I'm going to get this off before you can do anything about it.
Back to Quickly. Driving the lane. Williams with the block. Giannis with it. Headed now by Barnes. The score now all even.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
And some good young players in the Raptors, but Doris, what's their path to contention?
Well, obviously, they have some quality basketball players. Scotty Barnes is right at the top of that list. A really well-rounded player. But here's the reality for every team. You need a well-constructed roster 1 to 15. And you need to have some depth. The season is long. The possessions in the game are fast. It is really about the totality of your group.
To the middle. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And since he entered the league, Vassell's playmaking has really come a long way. He is a solid creator.
Now, here's SGA. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Here's Vassell. Off target with his three. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, it's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
The Raptors with the lead. 14 feet away. And he hits the jumper for two.
And there's a shot that Ingram has mastered, the pull-up.
Outside, SGA. The three. It's good from long range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now.
This is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Here's Ingram. The Thunder pull it in. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Williams with a clean look. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. 7 points in the game.
Well, perhaps not his preferred angle, but Jalen Williams making that corner three look easy.
Vassell inside the line. It will not find the hoop. It's his third miss. He has made 2. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now guarded by Ingram. Pass to SGA. Fast break Toronto. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Cassie's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the left wing. Williams outside. And the Thunder another 3.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Pass to Ingram. Now, here's Vassell. Shoots over Caruso. Rebound by Williams.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 points in the game. Fires at the elbow. Williams' shot is off.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Here's quickly. Still without a basket. Out to Ingram. 2 on the clock. For 3, Vassell. Mark that as his 5th miss in 7 shots.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
Quickly with it. Williams picks him up. Barnes outside. Back to quickly. The Raptors need to get a shot off. And stolen by Williams. Shot's good by Williams. That's 12 points here for Jalen Williams.
You know, when Jalen Williams has felt his rhythm, he's going to be relentless in how he attacks the defense.
Vassell outside. From the stripe, the Thunder pull it in.
How about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
Swiped away. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. Williams with the steal. Here's SGA. As he pulls it in. Raptors trail by 5. And here's Ingram from the arc. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Head to the line for 3 free throws.
Wily move by Ingram, able to come up with the foul and get that shot in the air.
No good on the free throw. And Doris, what you love about Brandon Ingram, he's the total package.
He is, Kevin, because he's got incredible size, great shot-making ability. He's a 3-level scorer, and you can mix his matchup on the defensive end.
And lost his touch right there. Didn't see that coming. Usually, when he's hot, he stays hot.
Pass to Topic. Here's Livingston. That 3 off the mark.
Well, you can see they are willing to absorb some of these open shots from this guy because obviously another miss here.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. .24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Ingram with it. Williams picks him up. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by Murray Boyles, no good. Here's Livingston. And so it's Jalen Williams making things happen for the Thunder. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We come back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, Coach Mark Dagnall talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Kevin?
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Here's Topic. He has yet to score. Pass to Wallace. Here's Livingston. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Ingram. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
What a move by Ingram. Taking the foul, but also getting the bucket.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Here's Wallace. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water. Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's Mobo. Scoreless thus far. That ties the game.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And the Raptors tack on 2 more. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Toronto.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Toronto.
Back to Melton. Pass to Dick. Here's Mobo. Now Dick. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Livingston, no luck.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Mobo can't hit.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Jumps up. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, slow start for him out of the gates, but you can feel that rhythm building.
Pass to Dick. Back to Melton. Here's Dick. Driving in. Another shot. Here's Mobo from downtown. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
On the wing, Wallace. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And here they come. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. You know, DB, I heard some NBA officials talking about having a feel for the game and them drawing a line between playing aggressive and playing rough. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, Kev, this is so fascinating to me because we've seen a reversion back to a little bit more of a physical game. But without some definitive guidelines, it makes the official's job harder.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now that's his second foul, so they're going to have to navigate that as this game progresses here in the next couple minutes.
Pass to Barnes. The tray. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And here's Toronto. They're on a 16-4 run right now. Barnes, right side. Here's Vassell. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Vassell's got 8 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
The Thunder have made 1 of 3 free throws in the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Vassell outside. Shoots over Caruso. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Vassell's got 4 points now in the quarter. Williams with the ball. 12 points for him. Kicks it out to Giannis. And it's Murray Boyles with the rebound. Raptors leading by 5. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Barnes. Makes it off the glass.
Well, that's 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition.
Right wing. A wide open look here for Caruso. Knocks down the 3 ball. Caruso's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. The Raptors making a switch here. 1:53 left in the first half. GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the Thunder, another 3.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Now here's Barnes. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And here's Vassell from the arc.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And that's a foul called on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Barnes outside. Vassell outside. Back to Barnes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class. A guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
Here's Barnes. Following the basket by Giannis. Ingram right side. Back to Barnes. Pass to Ingram. Shot clock at 5. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a face.
No, bounce to the ounce, Greg, yeah. Showing off the bunny. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive games so far. Thunder lead by 1. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. The Thunder with the lead. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Giannis rips it down.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Vassell outside. And that one, good. Vassell's got 12 in the game.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Antetokounmpo. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Nobody near Barnes. Off target from three-point range. There's the lob. There's Giannis. Look out below.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
For 3, Vassell. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Giannis, automatic inside.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Vassell outside. Ingram outside. For three. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down and try to get some easy ones.
Pass to Caruso. Offline with his three.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
And that one's good. Ingram's got 7 points in the game.
And known for the jump shot, Ingram needs to keep firing away with confidence from that spot.
Now, here's SGA. Covered by Vassell. Picked by Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander. Comes up empty down low. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Raptors. And there's the foul. It'll go on Alex Caruso. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. To the paint, here's Bassey. The kick out to Barnes. Clock at 6. Here's Quickly. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Now, here's Quickly. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Barnes. And here is Ingram. For the tie. Oh, through the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Second team foul.
An all-star in this league. I think Ingram still flies a bit under the radar, but Brandon can be a #1 option, no doubt.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And he knocks down the first one. And he can't hit the second. And he nails the third. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Outside Williams. Back to SGA. Nice defense by Vassell. Toronto trailing. For the lead. Good on the jump shot. Vassell's got 14 points for the game.
And practice is paying off. Vassell has worked so hard to get his shooting dialed in.
Pick by Williams. Basket Chang. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Here's Mobo. 8 points for him. That shot missing. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does it all. He said, once I made an emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having success. So for me, it's just a want to. Coach Mark Daigneault said, he wants to win, and if you want to win, you have to do the invisible things. Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, truly a two-way talent. Okay, thank you, Allie. There's the pick. 6 on the shot clock. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
SGA surveying the defense. Right at the rim. No problem there for Shai.
Oh, boy, how slippery is SGA on the dribble drive. Just so difficult to stay in front of him.
And, Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Back to Jang. Pass to Joe. Stolen by Quickly. And taken away by Wallace. Now Joe. Nothing on the board. Back to SGA. Shot clock at 6. Releases. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Raptors. They lead by 1.
An aggressive take from Ingram inside, earning the whistle in the process.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Raptors.
And look at how aggressive they were defensively, forcing mistakes and turning those mistakes into points.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
He hits both from the stripe.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Here's Topic. And he comes up with the deuce. Topic has got his first 2 points. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Oklahoma City. And here's Melton. Ingram with it. Williams picks him up. Pass to Livingston. Here's Topic. Six to shoot. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Here's Mobo. He's got 8. Now Dick. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
Number 30,
Here's Topic. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And Wallace slams it in. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Pass to Dick. Three-pointer. Rebound by Jang.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Here's Wallace driving to the basket. Doesn't go that time. .41 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Abaji. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. For Toronto, they have gone 7 of 11 from the line.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Here's Topic. Driving inside. To the inside. Jang. Abaji pulls it in. Down low. Here's Mobo. The layup off target. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. The Raptors out in front. They lead by 2. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The Raptors with the lead. Melton with the ball. Pass to Dick. Toronto working the ball around now. Just 4 to shoot. There's the drive. That one wide left.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And stolen by Melton. Inside. Here's Mobo. Giannis with some nice D. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Dick with the steal. Nobody near Melton. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Now here's Wallace. Down low. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Every aspect of Giannis' game showing tonight. Just unreal.
Pass to Abaji. A three-pointer is right on target. Abaji's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone. And finished off by Jang.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now Melton. Pass to Mobo. To the middle. Here's Murray Boyle. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Here's Topic. Kicks it out to Giannis. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Here's Abaji. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Pass to Topic. Out to Wallace. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ballgame.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
To the inside. Mobo can't hit. Oklahoma City trailing. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Both teams deciding to change it up. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Master Williams to take the lead. The Thunder with another miss. Barnes outside. Out to the right wing. And it's Vassell in the corner. Now Barnes. SGA defending. The drive by Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Well, you love the commitment from Scotty Barnes. Made his decision, makes the contact, and the end one.
Doris, nowadays, we see lots of high school transfers amongst elite players. One example, Scotty Barnes.
No, exactly, Kevin. This young man attended 3 different high schools, and I think what each guy is trying to do is raise the level of competition.
Williams' shot is off.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Vassell wide open. Bassi. And here is Barnes. 5 to shoot. Back to Bassi. Takes the 3. They get it again. Out to Ingram. Vassell outside. Trains the three-pointer. Vassell's got the lead up to 8 now for the Raptors.
Well, after knocking down a couple in the first half, that's his first triple here in the second.
Knocked away. Barnes looking around. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Yano's with it. And now by Barnes. Outside Williams. Back to Antetokounmpo. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Antetokounmpo's got 14 points now in the second half. Barnes with it. Ingram outside. Shoots from the line. Count that one. And the Raptors lead by 8.
And the whole court is open for Ingram. He's got the accuracy to hit that from mid-range.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. The teardrop. Ooh, he laid it up and in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Barnes with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it down.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now. Maybe the most predictable player on the floor in this moment, SGA with a big-time delivery.
Vassell outside. The 19-foot shot. Here's Ingram. Vassell outside. For 3. Can't get it.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Clean from outside.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
Barnes with it. Williams picks him up. Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Outside, Caruso. Now Williams. Oh, great touch off the pass.
Nice ball movement by Caruso. He wants to be the playmaker for this team.
Now here's Barnes. inside, Vassell launches it onto the Kumbo with the rebound.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Ingram fires. The three goes down.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Onto the Kumbo. Jumper is off.
That's a breakdown defensively right there, folks. He just could not make them pay.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Here's the screen. Oh, the dunk!
And they do have a foul to give. Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability. He's